Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Naika. Welcome. So today's video, I'm actually going to be taking you guys through my second trimester symptoms. So just a little disclaimer, I have my baby girl not too far from me in her little chair. And so if you hear little baby coos and ka's, you know, it's the usual. I said I need to take this moment to film this video, so you're going to hear all kind of giggles and laughs and coos and ka's. Maybe. I feel like you hear her right now. So let's just jump right into it. Guys, so we're gonna be talking about my second trimester symptoms. I'm gonna be putting in some pictures in there of, you know, my bumps and, you know, like my transitioning, you know, from like small bump to like medium-sized bump and everything. So we're just gonna be talking about my second trimester, right? So first things first. From my first trimester symptoms, I told you guys that I had a very extreme nausea. Very extreme nausea. So that did not stop until I was about 18 weeks, which is a few weeks into the second trimester. So I was just like, oh my gosh, when was this nausea gonna stop? It was just daunting. I was losing weight. It was just treacherous. So finally my second trimester nausea just kind of dwindled down, and I was starting to feel like myself again. I was starting to feel like I could eat, you know, everything. And then that's the next thing. After the nausea went away, I started to just eat. So that was the next thing. Nausea dwindled down and I started to just be able to eat everything. I wanted everything in the book. Because I felt like I missed out on so much my first trimester that I needed to eat everything in the book. Everything in the book. So that was a huge thing for me. A part of even eating everything in the book was because I was craving things that were so far-fetched. Now, what I mean by so far-fetched, I mean that like things that were from back home in my country. So I'm from Trinidad, if you guys don't know. So I were craving things from back home. And you're talking about like certain types of bread nuts, certain types of like fruit, things from back home. It was so bad. It was so bad how bad I was craving it. I had a few people that went back home to see if certain things were in season to bring back for me. You're talking about my mother-in-law, right? I even had another mom of mine, right, that lives actually in Florida, because you know Florida has a lot of tropical fruits. She sent me like a whole care package of like different fruits and things like that would have probably satisfied my taste buds, or that were close enough to some of the things that I was like really, you know, craving, right? So I was just like, oh my gosh, so grateful for it. Like it was just a huge surprise. She shipped it super fast, so none of them went bad. And she had them like frozen, so that way, you know, they stayed intact. I mean, I devoured all of it. Like you talking about certain things. If you guys haven't heard, some of these like sugar cane, you know, certain types of plums. I mean, it was just, I was like absolutely in heaven. I appreciated it so much. She knows who she is. I love her. So that was like the best care package, because I was craving certain things. If you guys also know guinep, which is like that Spanish lime, it's like a type of fruit. Oh my gosh, like they only sell those in the summer. I was craving that. Couldn't get that. I was so upset. I was even craving like certain type of tamarind snacks. Like it was just really bad, like how my cravings were. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, you know what they say, if you certain, you know, things where they say, oh, if you crave certain things that when you touch your belly, the baby might get a birthmark, all kind of things. I'm like, we'll see about that. You know, as far as I'm concerned, my daughter doesn't have any birthmark. But, you know, I was just craving so many things. Like, it was to the point where I'm trying to think what else that I crave. I still craved, and I think I said this in my first trimester symptoms. I definitely crave French fries a lot. French fries with ketchup and mustard all over it. I didn't crave fruits from back home. I just wanted to eat everything. I wanted a seafood boil. One of my best friends made the seafood boil and dropped it to the house. I mean, it was crazy how like I was just craving so many far-fetched things. I was also, besides, I think you guys, if you guys don't know by now from my prior video, if it was my video after, I'm not even sure which order it's in. But and you guys will hear more details of it if you haven't already. I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So, I also had anemia. So, part of the anemia was that I was always cold, and of course anemia comes with when you get pregnant, you always gotta take iron supplements. So I had to take an iron supplement, right? So that was another thing. And then the gestational diabetes, I suffered from leg cramps and numbness because I was on bed rest. So my legs were elevated, and I always had compression socks on. But, and you guys know why I was on bed rest, because of my cerclage. So you're talking about a combination of things. And then, of course, the leg cramps. When I mean the leg cramps was bad, I can't even make up how leg cramps is bad. If you know, you know. I used to literally, my leg used to just fall asleep. I used to jump up out of my sleep, hopping around the house because I needed to wake my leg up. I even had, my machine that was just, grinding on my leg to wake it up. Those leg cramps was so bad. And I think even without gestational diabetes, you can catch leg cramps. It's just something that it's a pregnancy thing. So that was one thing that I have. I have to have my book to remember everything. I had extreme vivid dreams. And my vivid dreams were so extreme to the point where they used to literally come true. I thought that they were real and they were happening, and I woke up remembering them. But then within a few days or within a few weeks, my vivid dreams literally came true. Whether they were good or whether they were bad. I had very extreme, very realistic, vivid dreams that actually occurred, following, which was really creepy to me. I mean, it was something that I've experienced prior to even getting pregnant, but to think that, but in pregnancy, your vivid dreams is really, bless you, mamas, bless you. So to think that, your dreams is actually even on a different level and are vivid, and then they actually end up, it was just really weird. It was really weird. Unfortunately, I think I told you guys that my husband and I decided not to show her on social media. So, but you should see her right now. She's literally staring at me. She's like, what is mommy doing? Hands moving, talking, the whole nine. It's the cutest thing. And then I have this pen in my hand, so she's just seeing the pen moving, and she's giggling. It's so cute. So yes, extreme vivid dreams to the point where they came true. The next thing and the leg cramps and the numbness. The next thing I had was the extreme fatigue that I had did not go away. My extreme fatigue was so, I wanted to sleep all the time. I think that just carried out through my whole entire pregnancy. I just wanted to sleep. I literally wanted to sleep. That did not change. It was really, really bad. There was nothing that, I tried everything. I was working from home. I was taking naps while I was on lunch. I was really drained. In my second trimester, I also had my maternity shoot. I didn't vlog that because, of course, with COVID and the privacy of the thing, I couldn't vlog that or anything like that. So instead, I'm just gonna insert some, pictures from my maternity shoot as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys didn't follow me on Instagram when I first made the announcement, it was one of my maternity photos, but I'm just gonna insert 1 or 2 photos here of my maternity shoot.
Show ya. Wish for me to call you when you're turning me on. The way you telling me you wanted me down. Done it, I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying.
And then, of course, my second trimester, I also did my baby shower, which I am going to show in another video, like another short clip, which was like absolutely amazing. But yes, I mean, my second trimester was very, very like, it's calmed down from my first trimester, but at the same time, it was still rough for the hurdles and things that I was going through while I was in that second trimester. So just to run back through everything and I don't even think I forgot anything. I had a very odd exotic cravings, and that's what, right? Extreme fatigue, leg cramps and numbness to, oh my goodness, the worst, vivid dreams, and of course my nausea extended until I was about 18 weeks or so, and then it kind of tapered off. So those are like my major cravings that I had, and like, let me say cravings, my major symptoms that I had in my second trimester. And it was, like I said, it was a lot because of everything that I was dealing with as well. But I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world, because now I have my beautiful bundle of joy, and she just makes me smile. She's my whole heart, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the second trimester update and symptoms. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them in the description, the comments below. Of course, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, so that way you get notified anytime I post another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. You gonna say bye, boo boo, so they can hear you? Yep, she's saying bye. All right, guys. Bye.
I'm trying to find the pieces when you rip it off. Why I go when you sit you when you take it off? Yeah, you know that I'm bad. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like your hair, I rock it from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, yeah, you took it all night. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like your hair, I rock it from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, yeah, you took it all night. Show ya. Wish for me to call you when you're turning me on. The way you telling me you wanted me down. Done it, I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling me sweeter, telling me you need me. But I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this and the more I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break grass real fast like money. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like your hair, I rock it from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, yeah, you take it all night. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like your hair, I rock it from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, yeah, you take it all night. Take it, baby, I ain't scared to take it.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind. Try to go to work, but I lost track of time. Cause everyone keep looking like you. I can't take no more.